All right, the Impressions Expo is right around the corner. We're excited to get out to Fort Worth October 24th through the 26th, and we're really pumped about this year's conference agenda. I have Doratha Medina here with Dot's Unique Creations, and she's got a session that you're not going to want to miss. Doratha, thanks so much for joining me today. Are you excited to get out to Fort Worth?
Christina, we're so excited to be a speaker at your conference this year. We've been an attendee for the last several years and we have loved it. We have gained a ton of knowledge and we wouldn't miss it for the world. And so to finally be a speaker and to be able to teach a class on the mixed media upsell, we're super stoked to be able to teach all of our customers, the business customers out there, just some new tools.
Oh, well, we are very excited to have you. I know that it's coming up so quick. You're coming from speaking from a different angle because you're usually an attendee, and this year you're stepping up on the speaker stage. So tell us about your business. How did you get started?
Yes, ma'am. So we started Dots about 5 years ago. Out of a need for our family, to be honest with you, just to be able to provide more for our family at the time and an extra source of income. And at that time, right, we were going through COVID and all that had just come up, or we were just getting into it. And so at that time, a lot of our jobs were kind of on the iffy side, right? And a lot of us were working remote. And so that was the time I felt a very big need for our family to search out new opportunities. But I also, growing up, just always had a passion about helping people and just a big heart. And I knew that eventually I would do a business. I just didn't know when because I had a son at home. And so I waited until he was able to go off to college to really pursue my dream. But after he left, I just thought, I'm going to go for it, right? It's too short. You just go be fearless and jump in. And we jumped in. Yes, ma'am.
Wow, that is awesome. I love hearing the stories of getting your business started, especially doing it through COVID. We all know that brought in even more challenges for business owners. And I know with your session, it's going to be held on Thursday at 1:00, so people can hit it up after lunch. And it is going to be on expanding horizons, maximizing your upsell potential through mixed media. So for those who are planning their schedule at Impressions, what can they expect from your session?
Yes, ma'am. So we're super excited about providing this. We've learned techniques along the way. We don't have it completely figured out, but we're figuring it out. And we want to help others to start to figure it out too. Nowadays you can purchase from lots of platforms, anywhere from Temu and Shein, and you can get the products cheaper. We know that. But we also have a niche where we can provide great quality products that are custom made or custom geared to they're geared toward your customers being able to build on something that they want, whether it be a rocker tee or a rocker flannel or sportswear, just different things. We do bling, lasering, embroidery, and so we offer a range of things. But now what we've started to do is we incorporate most of that into one item. So not only are you just getting an embroidered shirt, you may get vinyl with heat applied with the embroidery, and then we may throw some DTF on top of that too. And so now you've gone from a product that might have been $35 selling out retail or $40, and now you can upsell that 2 times over, probably to $80 to $120, right? And so it's just providing a really cool custom item that your customers are going to love.
Well, we love that. I know so many of the attendees at Impressions Expo are certainly looking for ways to maximize profits. That's what we're here for. So that session sounds like you're going to have some real world examples, kind of, a little bit hands-on. Question answers are always great at the end of the sessions. What kind of advice would you have for a first timer that's going to the show this year? What advice would you give them?
I would definitely say to check in for all 3 days. Okay. We've gone a few times just for 1 day, and you can get a ton of knowledge in 1 day. But to go for 3 days just to soak everything up and get all the knowledge, learning that people are providing, the different classes, I would say branch out and do the classes. Pay the extra, get into classes. The people that are speaking on the classes are providing so much knowledge from where they're coming from and what they've done, right? Their mistakes. And so they're coming in and wanting to give you that for free, basically. And for you not to want to soak that all up and to be better at your craft, I would just think that it's not like, right? It's like you want to do better. And so for us being able to provide that for somebody else that maybe when we didn't have that is a huge goal of mine. I want somebody to jump in, be fearless, and know that, hey, we're all here to help, right? If somebody reaches out outside of the show and says, hey, I took your class, these are the things I'm thinking, but I'm running into this, or I'm having this problem, could you give me a better solution? I'm all about that, right? Because I want you to succeed, just like I've had people help me along the way. I want to see all of your customers succeed too.
That's great. And that is one of the things too, is making those connections, because even after you leave Fort Worth for the show, you're going to have those connections that you can call upon throughout the year. I know everybody's trying to help everybody out, so that's really important.
Yes,
well,
ma'am.
Doratha, thank you so much for joining me. We're really excited to see you out in Fort Worth. I'm going to let you get back to it because I know you got a busy week ahead. And we'll just want to remind everybody that registration for Impressions Expo in Fort Worth is open. So you can still register at impressionsexpo.com. Check out Fort Worth and check out those conference sessions. Look at adding those and making that investment to your business. Thank you, Doratha.
Thank you, Miss Christina. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you in Fort Worth.
Yes, ma'am.